So the Light Factory is one of my first clients as a teaching artist, as a photographer that went into the school.
I actually first became involved in the Light Factory as a volunteer.
I got involved with the Light Factory back in the early 1980s.
I was initially drawn to the Light Factory when I learned about it in 2006.
Because when you give a student a camera, you're empowering them to tell their story, share their story.
I think everybody loves film and photography. They're accessible, they reflect the world that we live in, they are fun.
I really want to capture moments in my life that are important to me.
And you're also giving them an opportunity to learn a technical skill with photography and digital filmmaking.
I came to a point in my career where I was offered the opportunity to change from a volunteer to the executive director and actually get to spend my days working around the art forms that I love. I think what makes film and photography active art forms is that it is within the grasp of everyone to be able to use them to reflect what we see in the world and to project ideas to other people with images.
Photography hits on the visual learner, and then filmmaking is not only a visual opportunity, but it also involves sound and music as well as writing, because you have to write a script, and acting and performing. And so photography and filmmaking allow us as an institution to work with the classroom to go beyond what they normally do with the learning style. It's interesting for students because they are used to watching television, used to the visual medium, and for them to have an opportunity to create their own imagery, I think is very powerful.
I think visual art is important in the community and filmmaking and photography specifically because it allows the artist, whether you're a professional or an amateur, to capture the moment that you're experiencing.
Johnny, at a very early age, was very passionate about music, and he took his photography and started taking pictures at concerts he would attend. His photography became much more focused when he went to Brooks. He came to develop his love of fashion photography, and he loved taking pictures of pretty, beautiful women. He was really interested in lighting and how the forms took shape. Johnny passed away in 1993, it was August, and he died in his sleep suddenly. And we were trying to figure out what memorials might be appropriate. And I remember standing around my mother's kitchen and my two brothers. They suggested, well, you and Johnny were both highly involved in the Light Factory. Why don't we make donations and set up something for him at the Light Factory? The donations started rolling in, and it eventually became a significant amount of money.
An endowment offers the opportunity to create a stream of income that can support an organization and particular aspects of their mission, such as outreach or teaching or scholarships. One of the reasons endowments are particularly attractive to donors who make bequests is the capital exists in perpetuity. In other words, someone could make a gift of $10,000 and forever and always the income from that money will go to support the nonprofit charity that the donor has designated. And that's particularly attractive to donors because it is a gift of their life assets. And in a sense, they're treating you like family.
It's about the power of image.
It's about your memory.
It is about your legacy.